So session one, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about goals. We wanna make sure that you're hitting and meeting your goals. We don't want one person who walks through our door not meeting the goals that they wanna meet. Okay, so a couple thoughts here. Most of the time, CrossFit does an amazing job. It says eat better, they say get more sleep, they say de-stress, and they say do constantly very, functional movement. And most of the time, for the majority of the people, this does amazing things for them. Okay? Just absolutely amazing things. It gets you thinking about your actual nutrition, gets you moving and doing movements that you've never thought you could ever do or could do, and now you're doing it within a very compressed window, very intensely. And most people get results from this. Okay, and that's awesome. I think that's the magic of CrossFit. That's the greatness of it. And then all of a sudden you get everybody in the same room doing it together, and it's absolutely fantastic. However, not always all the time does specifically CrossFit meet your needs. And so I want to make sure, two things here. One is you need to know what your goals are. And if you don't know what your goals are, come talk to us. We'll be more than happy to kind of help you out in the way of trying to establish some type of goals. I know we have that goal board that we talked about, but really, really taking this seriously. I don't want you guys coming here and not getting what you should out of it. A couple thoughts. Rob Wolf has this list where most people want to feel better, look better, perform better. Now, if we start with the most important one, feeling better. Okay, we want you to feel better. We want you to get up in the morning and not have your back snap and pop and your knees crackle as you step out of bed. You should feel good in the morning. We want you to feel younger than maybe what your age actually is. Maybe your goals are to look better, which it is for most of us, whether it be drop weight or get more muscle or whatever. And then the last thing might be for you to perform better. Maybe you actually have performance goals. You want to run a really fast 5K, or you want to have a heavier squat or whatever it may be. I want you to know what we can do for you. I take a lot of pride in our programming that we have here. Our strength template I love, but I would call it a very intermediate strength template. Okay, it's not a beginner strength template, it's not an advanced strength template, it's pretty much intermediate strength template. So a lot of the times, that might not meet your needs, or some of the times it might meet your needs. Example here, Andy Fromer, whose birthday is on June 9th, it's coming up, Andy, is doing the Racine Half Ironman in later July. And so we need to get him ready for that race. And so we're gonna do some certain things with him that we're not gonna do with our other people, because a lot of stuff, there's some stuff that Andy just flat out doesn't need. He probably doesn't need to work on his form with his hang squat snatch, because I'd rather him be getting stronger with consistent deadlifts and squats and presses and things like that. There are other people I kind of put in that same boat. Again, a lot of our high school athletes or college athletes, similar boat. I love doing the Olympic lifts and the Olympic modifications that we do, but they're really not meant for everyone all the time. So if there's something that you specifically want to get done, if you want to do, let us know and we can kind of change up a little bit. Now, bottom line is though, most people's goals will be attained. Most people should be squatting and deadlifting and doing some type of pressing and pulling. Okay, that's about as functional as you can possibly get. So that nails most of everybody. But if we need to adjust some things after that, okay, to meet your goals, we might have to do that. Second thing is, it's hard to know what your goals are. And again, if you don't know what your goals are, come ask us and we can kind of give you some advice on this and some guidance on this. I know there are a lot of people out there that have goals of running faster 10Ks or running faster marathons or half marathons. And this is coming from a guy who's run a lot. And I love running, but I think only to a point. And there's a point when you have enough race t-shirts and you have enough medals and et cetera, et cetera. And it's just, I think people think there's a correlation between running and health. And there's not always a correlation between running and health. And so I just want you to be careful with your goals and making sure that you're really, really thinking them out. If you're really looking to run a better 5K time, or if you just think you want to run a better 5K time, or if you just really want to feel better and look better, because those are different things. And so it's kind of, I don't want to use the word scary sometimes, but if you want to be elite level anything, and not saying that you do, but you know, the best of your best marathoners are probably not the healthiest people in the world. Your best of your best Olympian or like Olympic lifters are probably not the healthiest people in the world. Your best of your best power lifters who can, you know, squat 1,300 Donnie Thompson style, 1,300 pounds, probably not the healthiest people. Okay, they're very good at what they do, but if you're looking for, you know, to feel better and look better, that performance thing is a tough thing. So, long story short here, guys, we want to make sure that you're meeting your goals. We don't want anything to, you know, get in the way. And to be honest with you, if we need to have a tough conversation with you, like, hey, maybe you need to stop eating all those M&Ms, you know, hey, 47 Skittles after every meal is probably not the best thing for you, we'll do that. Because the bottom line is we're looking for results. I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of our little video blog, and there'll be many more episodes to come. Thanks for watching.